Yeah. What's up, baby? We're back in this thing again for another review. This is Q's Insight. I am Callie, and today we're here to talk about Ahsoka Season 1, Episode 3. Alright? Now, if you've been to this channel before, you already know how we do it. We started off with the premise, 3 favorite scenes, the grade, and then we on to the next one. Right. Alright, so Ahsoka Season 1, Episode 3. Alright. Now we're gonna start off with the premise. My bad, let me go back a little bit. Okay, so for this episode, we basically kind of pick up where we left off, okay? We have Ahsoka and Sabine heading towards the planet that Shin was headed to, okay? And as they're on their way there, we see that Sabine has started her training again for the learning how to become a Jedi again, learning how to use the Force, learning how to use her lightsabers again. Her lightsaber again. So in the beginning, we see Sabine training with I believe the robot's name is Huyang, and he is a he is a actually, you know what, he is definitely something that we've never really seen before. We always see these different type of droids in these movies and in the shows and the games, stuff like that, and they're always capable of doing something, unique, you know what I'm saying, to that particular robot. This particular robot, Huyang, I really like him specifically because you're able to sense the feelings that this robot has because of its eyes. They're different, you know what I'm saying? And if you watch episodes, you know what I'm talking about. You can sense the emotions from this dude because of his eyes. But beyond that, he is a Padawan trainer. He trained Padawans in the ways of the Force, in the ways of using the Jedi lightsaber, in the ways of maybe even so as they gotten older, you know what I'm saying? So he's very knowledgeable and very wise and very, very important. I can see how important he is, especially when we see him in the beginning training Sabine. This is something that I've never seen before. I've never seen before, and if I have seen it in the cartoons, I've never seen it in live action, you know what I'm saying? So this is something I've never seen before. And when I was watching this, I just thought it was really brilliant, you know what I'm saying? We're actually seeing this robot train, a Padawan or a Padawan, you know what I'm saying? As she's older, but still a Padawan. And it was something new to see. I thought that was a very spectacular scene, okay? So we see her training, and then eventually Ahsoka ends up stepping in and trying to help out with the training that Sabine's going through. She steps it up. She puts a mask over Sabine's face so that way Sabine can't see physically. She's going to have to use the Force or her senses in order to protect or attack against Ahsoka's attacks as they're training. And we see that play out. Beautiful scene, all right? Then from there, we get to a point of seeing Sabine and Ahsoka getting to the planet that they were headed to as they're following Shin, okay? Now, once they get close to this planet, we see that Morgan is in a ship that we've never seen before. It's like it's basically like a Stargate. It looks like a ring, right? But, they're inside of this ship, and this ship has the capabilities to follow the path of the wells, the space wells. I forgot what their names are, but they have the ability to follow the space wells. Now I don't know if this is gonna be like actually following them, or if it's gonna be actually attaching to the whales themselves and then riding on the whales. Because if you see the ship, like I said, it's shaped like a Stargate. It's a big circle. I've never seen a ship like that in Star Wars thus far. So it was something new to see as well, you know. So we see them. We see Sabine, Huyang, and Ahsoka encounter Morgan in that ship, as well as you see Shin and you know, a little pilot, star little ship, whatever, and other soldiers following with her, trying to blow up Ahsoka before they can reach where close enough to scan this ship, because they're trying to figure out what the ship is capable of and what it's doing. So they're trying to figure that out, but they have to get close enough. Now, as they're closing in on the ship, the other Shin and the other soldiers are closing in on Sabine and Ahsoka and Huyang. So the space battle takes place. And then, lo and behold, before things become drastically bad for Ahsoka, Sabine, Huyang, they are able to scan this ship that Morgan is in, therefore giving them answers to what the ship is capable of and kind of what their plan is. And then they're able to escape from Morgan and also Shin and the other soldiers that were following Shin. Now they escape on this planet, so obviously this planet is where Shin and Baylan and Morgan probably reside, right? They have a squad there. You know what I'm saying? So this is not the safest place to be, but it's better to be out of the air. You know, regain consciousness, get everything working right with the ship, and then eventually leave after they're able to get what they want. You know what I'm saying? Which in some way they have gotten what they want, but they still probably want that star map, right? So their whole thing is that they're going to hide on this planet in the forest. And then we see, before the episode ends, we actually see, Baylan standing on like a cliff with a whole bunch of soldiers, or not a whole bunch of soldiers, but like a group of soldiers and a group of robots. And he tells them like, look, we got Jedis hanging out in our forest, bro. We got to do something about it. So I'm sending y'all out there, handle business type stuff. You know what I'm saying? And we see him just kind of looking over that cliff, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got this, you know? So whether he's going to step in on the next episode or not, I don't know. But we will definitely be seeing Sabine, Huyang, and Ahsoka getting hunted down by these soldiers that are not just soldiers, but also robots as well. We'll definitely be seeing it in the next episode. And maybe Shen will be there to attack, or maybe Baylan will be there to attack as well. Or maybe we won't see none of them. You know what I'm saying? We don't really know, because we don't know. It's uncharted territory right now. You know what I'm saying? But that was basically the episode in a nutshell. 3 of my favorite scenes. This will be spoilerish, and this may be out of order, but these are 3 of my favorite scenes. I definitely got to say the beginning was definitely a strong point for me. Seeing Sabine training, not only with Huyang, that just specifically itself, that was something special. That was something I never saw before, and I thought it was dope. I just thought it was dope. You know what I'm saying? And we're seeing her basically at this point using her skills that she's learned as a Mandalorian, not really tapping into the Force, not really tapping into what she really wants to tap in to become a Jedi. Then we see Ahsoka step in and then train her, put the mask on Sabine so she can't see. She has to use her senses, and then also that will also trigger her to lead into possibly using the Force. You know what I'm saying? Seeing the way that she trained her, it was just a dope scene. It was a dope scene. I really appreciated watching that. So that'd be my first favorite scene. My second favorite scene, bro, would have to be in the space chase / space battle, you know what I'm saying, when Ahsoka, Huyang, and Sabine are trying to escape in their ship, and they're being followed by Shin and the rest of the soldiers, as well as in front of them, there's Morgan in that ship. Okay, but seeing when things got down to the nitty gritty, you know what I'm saying, they was about to get toasted. Sabine had to take over trying to calculate whatever needed to be fixed on the ship because Huyang got basically knocked out when he was scanning the ship that Morgan is in. He scanned it completely, but he got knocked out. You know what I'm saying? So he's down. So Sabine has to do all the drastic measures and calculations to get the ship running again correctly so that they can escape. And then what is Ahsoka gonna do? If everything's not working on the ship, what is she gonna do? Yo, Shorty gets into this space whatever suit, you know what I'm saying? Comes out with the two little Jedi you know what I'm saying, lightsabers, bro, and takes on the rest of the squad with Shin, you know, leading that squad, you know what I'm saying? Shorty takes out like one of the ships by herself by slicing the wing, and then is able to get back into the ship as Sabine has fixed the ship, you know, at this point. And then Huyang wakes back up, and then they go and they escape. Dope scene, bro. Ahsoka handled her thing, bro. When it came down to the nitty gritty, like I said, bro, like when it came down to the end of it, Shorty's gonna pull out the lightsabers. She's gonna handle business. Period. She's gonna handle business, and that's exactly what she did, bro. No ship, in space, moving slower. You know what I'm saying? Still handling. Dope scene. So that'll be my second favorite scene. So my third favorite scene would have to definitely be which I was on one training sequence, two, that, and then 3. As Ahsoka, Sabine, and Huyang are you know, after that fight takes place, you know what I'm saying, when Ahsoka steps up and fights him in space and she gets back into the ship, them actually getting to the ship and then escaping through the space wells, you know what I'm saying, also you know, Sabine being creative, you know what I'm saying, like she is, being as smart as she is, bro, she's able to, you know, use trickery and, you know what I'm saying, escape from, you know, Shin, where, you know, Shin is not a master Jedi, but at the same time, she still is an apprentice that doesn't have any rust, you know what I'm saying? So she has power, she's definitely force sensitive, so she should be able to sense where the ship is going, but Sabine is able to, you know, neglect all of that and escape, you know what I'm saying? And not you know, and it seemed like Ahsoka didn't have any more tricks to pull out at that time. Like Ahsoka did her thing when she fought against, you know, the ships when they were in space. It was like it came down to the point of escaping. Like Ahsoka didn't have the answer for that. If it wasn't for Sabine doing what she did, you know what I'm saying, and it working out, then they would have been taken out. Definitely, for sure. So it's cool to see Sabine like she's such a strong character, you know what I'm saying? And it's not just the fact that she can become a Jedi and have the Force and everything like that. It's everything else that came along with it, you know what I'm saying? The fact that she was a Mandalorian, the fact that, you know, before she found out that she was a Mandalorian or whatever it may have been, you know what I'm saying? She had all these adventures with, you know, with God damn, I can't remember, with Ezra, you know what I'm saying? And what's her name? And Hera, you know what I'm saying? Like, and Chopper and all. Like, they had all their adventures, you know what I'm saying? So she has mad experience. So whether she uses the Force or not, she is very, very useful character, you know what I'm saying? Very useful to the story. And, you know, that'd be 3 of my favorite scenes. I gotta say this, bro. Like, I don't care if this show is not getting the praise that it deserves, but I definitely think that this show deserves praise for sure. We've come a long way from crappy movies, crappy shows, whatever it may have been, to stronger shows and possibly leading into stronger movies. We ain't had no strong movie yet, you know what I'm saying? So we'll see where this goes. But honestly, these shows, you know, Mandalorian, Boba Fett, Ahsoka are the things that's kept me wrapped into being a Star Wars fan. So I just gotta say I appreciate that, and I feel like, you know, everybody's trying to be a critic nowadays, and they just don't appreciate entertainment for what it is. Like, it's gotta be perfect. It's gotta give you every single answer when you want it and everything like that. And it's like, yo, we gotta slow down, or else we ain't gonna have nothing no more. We ain't gonna have nothing of substance no more. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be for what we, it's gonna be what you want, but it's if it's what you want, then how can you be surprised? I'd rather things be fed to me, but fed to me in a way that I'll appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know this. I don't know the way they're gonna cook it. I don't know the ingredients. You know what I'm saying? That's what leaves the awe about the situation. You know what I'm saying? So I just gotta say to the people that's hating on this show specifically, and then even hating on Obi-Wan, everything like that, bro. Like, y'all gotta calm down, bro. Enjoy things for what they are. There's a possibility that we would have never had these shows, you know what I'm saying? And just the fact that we're getting these shows, the fact that we're getting more of a, inner look on these characters' lives, whether it be in movies or whether it be in, spin-off shows, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a great thing to be able to admire, bro. Like, chill out. Like, y'all be swearing like this is supposed to be pitch perfect. Like, it can't have no flaws. Like, and like everything's got to be perfect. And I swear to God, like, I'm so tired of that syndrome. Like, sometimes, yeah, hold movies or TV shows to that, that standard. But at the same time, you don't have to hold every movie, every TV show to that standard. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's just good to just watch, you know what I'm saying? Just watch it, bro. Like, it's not bad like that, bro. I've seen stuff that's bad. There's movies and there's TV shows, bro. And y'all can't tell me that Ahsoka, that Boba Fett, that Obi-Wan Kenobi, that Mandalorian season 3 or in season 2, if you didn't like season 2, you can't tell me that those shows were as bad as Hawkeye or as bad as She-Hulk or as bad as Marvel, the first Marvel movie, you feel me? And probably the second Marvel movie that's coming out. And I just heard that they're about to have a She-Hulk season 2, and that's gonna be trash. So you can't even tell me that these shows, these Star Wars shows that's coming out right now is as bad as those, bro. Like, so please calm down on the grading. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're just regular people as well. You know what I'm saying? So, like, calm down on the grading. Yeah, if you don't like it, you don't like it. But I swear, like, everybody has to be a critic, like a super critic. You know what I'm saying? Like you got all this money and everything like that. Like pipe down. But on the real, I really enjoyed the show. I've loved every episode thus far. I told you my 3 favorite scenes. I told you the premise of this episode. So it's time to get down to my grade. The grade for this episode, I would say, like I said, another damn near perfect episode. And you know what? Because of that, and because of how everything was laid out in this episode, and how I appreciated everything, I'm gonna give this episode a 10 out of 10. If you don't agree with that, you don't agree with it. If you do, you do. But at where I'm at with it, I give it a 10 out of 10 for this episode. So that's that. If you guys saw the episode, let me know some of your favorite scenes. Let me know what's your favorite episode thus far with the 3 episodes that we have. Are you happy with the way things are going? Would you like to see Ahsoka turned into a live action movie, or would you like to see them just, carry out her story within telling her story within TV series? You know what I'm saying? Let me know about that in the comments down below. All right. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share. As always, this is Q's Insight. I'm Callie. Until next time.